Hello, 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 dirty truck, and another day, another problem. It just never ends. I mean, you just can't go to work and do your job and just have a pleasant day without somebody interfering with what you do with your job. That's probably maybe one part of trucking that I do miss running the highway because when I'm on a truck, it's just me. I ain't got to worry about nobody getting in the truck, me picking up nobody to ride in the truck, none of that. No passenger in the truck sitting up there filing complaints and all this other shit. Only issues I used to have was with the loads and the dispatcher. So end up taking a day off. I've gotten to the point in my life where, I'm 54, and I've gotten to the point in my life where I can't deal with the stress anymore. I can't deal with the aggravation. I don't want frustration from any job or anything I'm doing to generate income. And rideshare, easiest shit to do. But the headache and the problems it caused doing it is starting to not be worth uh the money I'm generating, which ain't really what I want to be generating. I mean, it's something, but the problems are starting to outweigh um me wanting to be there, me wanting to deal with it. Um, Anytime you got to go putting cameras and security cameras in your car because of the shit going on or stuff people saying, you know, that's a sign that, it's been signs. Time for me to leave. But what to go to? I done done everything. What else can I go to? I done done everything. Um, what else can I do? I've done everything. Um, and that's a dilemma. I don't like jobs where they allow writers to complain, even lie on you, and then turn around and use their complaints to hold it over your head and just dangle your job right before your eyes. Um, like I said, ride share, it's a good idea. Um, but I mean, the people you have to deal with, the different attitudes, the ones that get in the car that want to start arguments on purpose. It's like they know when my 5-star rating go up. My 5-star had dropped down to a 4.83, and it's back to a 4.84 now because of me complaining today to the point to where I was so aggravated. It was no need me trying to work. When you aggravated to what's about to affect your health, it's time just to get the fuck away from that job, because my health outweighs that damn job. So what's happening is that Uber, what the passengers are complaining, and at Uber, if the complaint, whether it be truthful or not, if it's a lie, like most of them are lies with me, the majority of them anyway. If they're a lie and you got a good 5-star rating, when that lie complaint comes in, it drops your 5-star rating. But here's the thing, I have a problem with it. Back on October 10th, I remember I got a shitload of people that was going to give me, they were giving me 5-star ratings. Um, I watched my account. It stayed at, back then my account was at 4.86. Now mind you, my account was at 4.92, and it dropped from there to 4.86 to a 4.4. Then it was a 4.3 yesterday. I mean 4.84. Then it was 4.83 yesterday, and then after complaining today, it's back up to a 4.84, and I'll tell you why. But what they do here is, if you end up getting a complaint, which is the stupidest thing I've ever seen for in my life. Like I said, this company, the operators are majority foreign. You could tell they from another country when they answer the phone. So I don't know if they are interpreting these complaints or misinterpreting these complaints. I don't know what the fuck going on here that where a company would allow a complaint to come in, and that's a lie. Now, mind you, now I forgot to tell you, Uber has a feature where you can record audio, or you can record audio and video. So I selected to start recording the rides, and had an incident with a passenger. What was it, yesterday? I had an incident with a white male. Wanted to go to some bar called Gilbert's Bar. Okay, now to pick the passenger up, he smelled like he done had a few drinks already. Wasn't really drunk, but he didn't smell like he had a few. He gets in the car and these damn questions. I don't like all these goddamn questions. Why you want to know if I'm well off? You must be well off. He mentioned that. You must be well off. How many days you work? How's business for you? I mean, all these goddamn questions. Why are you questioning me about what I do here? Am I questioning you about what money you make? How can you be going to a bar and not be at work right now? Why are you in here drunk in the middle of the day? Well, it was late over in the day. It was in the evening. Why are you drunk already during the work week? I'm not asking these, but I don't get these passengers in the car and start asking what they do for a living and all that shit. Now, if you volunteer to talk about it, that's on you. But they always get in the car and certain ones start asking me about Uber, about the car, and all that shit. And one about the car is because they know the new policy. And they getting in here trying to fuck me up with their complaints. And I noticed when my 5-star rating had went back up, it actually got back up to a 4.86. And then right after it got back up to a 4.86, that was the day I ended up getting that black lady in the car who wants to listen to her music, wanted me to turn down my music. Now, I don't play the jazz loud, but I play jazz. Now, I turn the music down, but I'm not going to turn it off to listen to your music, because that's the lady when I made the video talking about she was playing the music. It was some hard rap talking about my pussy, these bitches, my bitches, stuff like that. Now I'm back there listening. I'm driving and listening to what she was playing, and I'm like, this lady definitely is not gonna have me turning down jazz to listen to that shit. And you damn wasn't connected to the car to listen to that. And she talking about she's a 5-star rider, and I'm the first one to be not accommodate her to play that type of music. I'm like, if you was playing that type of music, nobody should have been accommodating you. First of all, it's distracted driving. You in the back seat distracting me with that damn music. Now, I provide music in the car. It's at a decent tone. It's jazz. Jazz is a universal goddamn music. Everybody should enjoy jazz. If you don't like jazz, something wrong with your ass. So she turned around and want to apologize for getting in the car, starting an argument. Now, she did it. Now, this is before I activated the video recording of the car. She wants to apologize and all blah, blah, this, blah, blah, this. And this is what these passengers do. I mean, where do you get off getting in the car, starting some goddamn argument with me, and you just got your fucking ass in the goddamn car? So she was the first incident. So I brushed it off. She apologized. So I didn't file no complaint against her. But I noticed if I do file a complaint against a rider, I noticed I go back and check my 5-star rating that day, and it would drop by 1 star after I filed a complaint. I'm like, what kind of shit is that? Why is my stars disappearing if I file a complaint? But they was dropping for no goddamn reason. They were just fucking disappearing. I don't know why they was disappearing, but they were disappearing. And I told you the color of the car, it changed on the app to blue. They ain't figured that shit out yet. Who changed it to blue? And why can't you get it back to brown? After telling me it was brown. So yesterday I get this white male out there in Macomb County, out in St. Clair Shores. I pick him up, and I'm getting a little vibe off him when he got in the car. By his questioning. I don't like that damn shit. Don't get in the car and think I have to answer your goddamn questions that's not dealing with Uber. And your questions, and don't word your questions dealing with Uber where you getting into my business. If it's not directly dealing with something with you and your trip, what's all the goddamn questioning? He was getting a little bit too personal. So I'm trying to change the subject. And we driving. I get to 9 Mile, and I believe that was Greater Mac. Now the GPS got me going up 9 Mile to get to this Gilbert's Bar. So as we crossed the light, which was I believe it was Greater Mac or Harper, one of that, Greater Mac, Harper, whatever that was, he starts telling me you're going the wrong way. I think I just crossed Harper. He said, you're going the wrong way. I said, well, this is the GPS telling me to turn on West Industrial Drive. He said, you're going the wrong way. I'm going to Gilbert's Bar. So I scroll up the little thing. I said, well, you are going to Gilbert's Bar. Now, remind you, his trip is being recorded now because I've already activated the recording of the rides now. His trip is being recorded the whole time. I said, well, our GPS, I got the Google GPS, and I also have the Uber GPS going, and both of them is telling me to turn on West Industrial Drive, and that Gilbert's Bar is over here to the right. We crossed the light, and then he started yelling, turn in, turn in, turn in. He wants me to cut through the Kroger's parking lot. I'm like, you can't do that, sir. You can't cut through a parking lot like it's a street just to get over to your where you got to go. I said, he said, you're going the wrong way, you're going the wrong way. Then while he talking, he made me miss the turn on West Industrial Drive. Listening to him and him back there distracting me with his fucking talking. I hate that. That of all the pet peeves of driving, that's it. I don't like backseat drivers. I don't like people distracting me from the back seat, talking about bullshit, all of a sudden blurting out, turn here, and I'm looking at a damn GPS. I don't operate that damn way. So I missed the turn, went to another street, and I had to turn around. It's still telling me to turn on West Industrial Drive. He's telling me that I'm going the wrong, this is going the wrong way. It's got you going the wrong way. So you turn here, turn right here. So I turn on the street he told me to turn on. Now I'm driving, he back there. I pull over to tell him about his attitude. I said, hold on, wait a minute. First of all, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but you're not going to get in this car with this goddamn yelling shit because the GPS is off, wrong, whatever. Let's see what's happening here. I don't know why is it taking you over there? It's saying it's going to Gilbert's Bar. You saying it's not Gilbert's Bar. Let's figure out why it's not Gilbert's Bar. So he said, just go straight down here. So we driving, then he stopped talking. All of a sudden, the GPS tells me to turn right. I went to turn right. He stopped. No. Keep going. Now, because the GPS is still trying to take me back over to West Industrial Drive. He keeps directing me, and we finally make a left on this street. And he said, go down to Harper. And then we get to the light. I see Gilbert's Bar. It's on Harper. So I recognize the place because I picked up there before. We had the light. I didn't even get a chance to turn in the lot. He said, let me get the fuck out of here. Talking about fuck you, fuck this, fuck you. And slammed the door. I said, hey, what are you doing all that for? Let me get the fuck out of here. And then he slammed the door. So I end up looking at the GPS before I canceled him out. Screenshotted it. I see what the problem was. He put in an address for Gilbert's Bar on 9 Mile. That's why the app was taking him on 9 Mile. Instead of him letting me figure out what the fuck going on, why it was taking him that way in the first place, I could have told him, well, you got Gilbert's Bar, but you got Gilbert's Bar on 9 Mile. That's why the app was taking us over that way. Now, I told you was going the wrong way. I don't know I'm going the wrong way because the app is telling me this way, and the app is saying Gilbert's Bar. You're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Okay, but now when you mention I'm going the wrong way, it's after I done passed the street. Now you want me to cut through Kroger. Let me see how we going the wrong way. Let me get this car to him now to pass the damn street. So he back there yelling, being irate. I should have called the police on him. That's what I should have did. I should have called the police on him and waited in Gilbert's Bar parking lot and went in there and pointed him out. I should have called the police on him because he got real irate. All that fuck you shit. Look here, just because Trump run the election, I ain't having that shit. So, I end up reporting it to Uber, the representative. Sorry you had this experience with the rider. I'm telling her what's going on. She done wrote it down, typed it in. She claimed, told me she gonna get it over to the right department. And that was the end of it. Said she's going to blacklist them and all that, make sure I don't get them anymore. Making it sound like they doing something extra. And when you ain't going to do nothing but block the writer, me from ever getting that writer again. What's this blacklist and shit? You just mentioning shit that I ain't never heard before. They just saying shit. And then when she got on the phone, it was like, I could hear like a smirk in her voice, like she already knew this situation that went down. Because like I told you, I have the camera on record. They were probably sitting up there looking at the shit the whole damn time. So he gets out the car, I turn the corner, and reported it. And then I go check my 5-star again. Now, my 5-star went from 4.85 to a 4.84 after I reported it to her. And then shortly before I get home, I get a message from Uber that a rider said said something that made them feel uncomfortable. Oh, I said something. Now, I haven't had an issue with any rider. Now, I've had some fucked up vibes from 2 riders. One was that guy, and the other one was a black dude I picked up on 10 Mile, who gets in the car. I don't even know where we're going yet. I'm getting started. The GPS is routing from the direction the car is parked in. There's facing. I'm going down the street. He said, well, you could just make a U-turn right here. And I hate that shit. Don't be getting in the car talking about what I can do. When the GPS start telling motherfuckers you can make a U-turn on the residential, then I'll make a fucking U-turn. You just got in the car. Let me see where the fuck we going. All that U-turning to get you somewhere quick, it ain't gonna take that much out of time to go around the fucking corner to follow the fucking GPS. While you sit up here telling me to make a fucking U-turn. And I'm getting tired of them doing it. Then it got too comfortable with getting in these cars, directing the driver, telling the driver how to go, where to go, what kind of turns to make, instead of them letting them use the fucking GPS. Then it got way too comfortable with that shit. And you way out of line with that shit. You don't get in the fucking car and tell me to make a damn U-turn. Let me see where the fuck we going. Let me evaluate the goddamn GPS before you jump your ass in there to you could just make a U-turn because you trying to get somewhere quick. Because you're going to piss me off. I'm going to ignore your ass. I'm going to act like I don't even hear your ass and I'm just going to follow the goddamn GPS. You can just sit back there and get pissed and call Uber. Call Uber and tell them you got pissed. I didn't make a U-turn in the middle of the goddamn street to get you somewhere quicker. So Uber can reduce my 5-star because I didn't make a U-turn to get their ass somewhere quicker. Let me evaluate the route. See, I don't like doing U-turns all the goddamn time. It ain't necessary. Going to the end of the block, round the fucking corner and coming back up ain't taking that much time. The motherfuckers act like it's taking 20 minutes to do that. And it's taking less than a minute to go down to the corner, go around, and come back up. You do a U-turn. They always want to get somewhere quick, like these speeders around here. So, what Uber has been doing, somebody's been reducing my stars on Uber end. Now, they claiming it's the rider. That's what they claim. But my stars is disappearing, and I haven't gotten a message about anything from a rider. They are just disappearing. Now, this time when it disappeared after I complained about a rider. I had 2 stars that have disappeared after I complained about 2 different riders. And then they turn around. These riders, I don't know what the fuck wrong with their ass. Because the driver complained about them. I filed a complaint about them or something they doing. They take it upon themselves to file some damn dumbass rebuttal complaint. Which don't make any fucking sense. At all. I bet you that guy didn't tell Uber. He said, fuck you, fuck this. Let me get the fuck out of this car. Cussing and yelling. I bet you he didn't tell Uber that. I did. So then it reduced, when my score got down to 4.84, all of a sudden I get a message from Uber, you done lost your comfort level because they want you to maintain a 4.85 or better. Now, I'm a diamond driver. That's top of the line. I'm a diamond driver here. And all of a sudden, my 5 stars started disappearing. And I'm like, what's going on with why my 5 stars. Somebody is trying to prevent me from doing something, and somebody is trying to prevent me from having money to do something. So what is it? What the fuck is it? Because this dropping of the 5 stars started rapidly and suddenly. So what's going on now? It dawned on me. My high school classmates was planning a trip next year. And I was planning to go. That's when this shit started. Every time I make plans to go somewhere, some bullshit start. And now that I think about it, when I went on my high school reunion cruise, I had to think back. Did this sort of shit happen then? Yes. I found out about my high school reunion cruise in June. That shit happened to me at Road 1 in August. When I didn't have no job. That happened in August. That was somebody then trying to prevent me from going on my own high school reunion cruise. And then they end up making me fat for the fucking cruise. I don't know who this individual is, but this motherfucker's jealous. He's a pain. He's a pest. And he don't seem to get the message that you're not going to bully me into wanting you. You're not going to bully me to control my life. You're not going to pick and choose where the fuck I go, who the fuck I'm around by doing shit to me or causing me not to have money to go enjoy my motherfucking life while you sitting up on your probably older than me ass all up in my fucking life. You don't own me. I'm not your property. I'm damn not married to you. I damn fucking ain't dating you. I damn ain't fucking you. So what the fuck is wrong with you? I just mentioned a lot of shit I'm not doing for somebody to be preventing me from going somewhere. That I be hearing these passengers get in the car saying shit like, we got to stop her from going. What the fuck is you trying to stop me from going? You think I'm going to live out my remaining days on this earth not enjoying my goddamn life because of you and your dumbass game? What you waiting for me to turn 55 for? You think you gonna prevent me from dating and getting and living a life and having a relationship until I turn 55? Who you think I'm waiting on? Who you hand picking me for? What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? I said, what the fuck are you doing? You've been trying to prevent me from living my life for a long fucking time. That's why I end up with no job, no money. Every time I start thinking of planning to do something. Yeah, now that I think back on that cruise, I did have something happen. That shit happened to me at fucking Road 1. That shouldn't have never happened. You gonna argue with me about the proper placement of hazmat stickers on a container that was going to a rail yard getting placed on a train. And then that fucking company knew that motherfucker was wrong, knew what he was doing was gonna get them fined, and you sit up there and said, I did something wrong? I didn't do a damn thing. See, this is the shit they get away with. This is the shit these companies get away with. This is the shit these companies get away with. And then when you tell the story after they done done their bullshit to you, and they shouldn't have did that. But your motherfucking ass, when I was telling you about it when they were doing it, you wasn't doing shit. You wasn't doing shit when they was doing it. So why the fuck am I telling y'all about all this shit they doing? They ain't doing nothing to stop it. All these employment laws, all this shit, don't matter if you're independent. Yes, the fuck it do. I don't care what the fuck I am. You telling me to do something that would violate the laws, the policies of the rail yard. The company was forcing me to do that. And when I didn't want to do it, sayonara, you can go and bounce. That's what happened at Road 1. That was 2 months after I found out about my goddamn cruise. Something always happening when I'm planning to go some damn where. I'm going to find out who this bastard is. I'm going to give you a final, and I do mean final, piece of my motherfucking mind. I'm going to show you I'm nobody to play with. I ain't no game. I ain't your fucking property. I ain't nobody for these people who I pick to do work for, to be playing with, for your phone reps to be lying to, reducing my 5-star rating, dealing with gambling and all this other goddamn shit. You got a lot going on here. And I'm tired of you fucking with me. It's harassment, and I'm sick of it. That's what the fuck going on here at Uber. I file a complaint, my 5-star disappears. Or if it's lottery time, a star just disappears off my damn 5-star rating. Just vanishes. See, it's Mega Million time. And my 5 stars done dropped so goddamn low. What the fuck is making a star disappear off my 5-star got to do with a statewide lottery? Uber is statewide. What the fuck does my app have to do with the lottery? What the fuck does my driver 5-star rating have to do with the lottery? Why does my 5-star disappear if I complain about some? She had nerve to say it could be a glitch. I seem to have a lot of glitches here. The last glitches you had, money was stolen from me out the bank. That was the glitch you was having with your Uber program with Hertz rental car. See, these riders are aware of the policy that you got to have a certain 5-star rating to get these rental cars. Though I'm a diamond driver, they done dropped mine so goddamn low now. And I'm pissed. Let me tell you something. These monitoring spirits, whatever you want to call your damn self, you little gang stalkers, whoever the fuck you think you are doing that shit. You know what? Karma's going to be a bitch. What goes around comes around. Everything you do unto me going to be 10 times done unto you. You better leave me the fuck alone. I'm tired of filing complaints and ain't nobody doing nothing. And I do see there's a lawsuit. I believe it's in New York. Well, they're targeting Uber now about these the shit they're doing with these drivers, the lockouts and all this other shit. That's exactly. I woke up this morning and get ready to get started, turned on the app to a message about you at risk of being deactivated. The rep claims she investigating, talking about it was because my 5-star dropped down so low. You mean tell me I'm at a 4.83, and I'm a diamond driver. I'm a fucking diamond driver. And you gonna tell me I'm at risk of deactivation. That's bullshit. That's them playing games. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of you fucking with me. I can't believe I wasted all this time here at this goddamn company for this shit to start. And after I came back from my cruise, now before the cruise, they tried to prevent me from having money to pay for the cruise. After the cruise, after I came back, they started dropping my 5-star rating. That's when they found out I was at Uber and I was getting paying for rental cars and all this other shit. They playing a preventing game. They out here trying to prevent me to have money. They've been trying to prevent me from paying my rent. They've been trying to prevent me from getting rental cars. They've been trying to prevent me from doing a lot of shit since I've been with this goddamn Uber. And it's not just Uber. They did it when I was doing that over-the-road shit. They would cause all that bullshit to go on. Then next thing you know, I'm gone. When this shit gonna end? When the fuck you gonna grow up? When the fuck is you gonna mind your own goddamn business, live your own fucking life, and get the fuck out of mine?